I oversee special education, English language learners, Section 504 plans, intervention services, partially with mental health programming, and just working with administrators throughout the district to support student needs with exceptionalities, gifted studies as well. And I knew the quality of education that I had received at WKU. From legends at the College of Education, Dr. Atwell and Mr. Pete Heckner, that I got to learn from in my undergrad program and my master's program, to professors that I was beginning with, that we were beginning at the same time, and Dr. Christina Knoll and Dr. Susan Kesey. I knew the quality of instructor that I would get at Western Kentucky University, and I was fortunate enough to get that through individuals like Dr. Brake, Dr. Cogningham, Dr. Casali, those individuals that really shaped the program that I had. And one of the things that I really enjoyed going through a DOSE program, a Director of Special Ed program, I was able to tie that in with a principal program as well, because I had that individualized attention that created a program of study for me that fit both and checked all the boxes for both. So by the end of that program, I was able to have certification in both areas with high quality instruction in every class. It was that personal connection. It was that ability to pick up the phone and call. It was that ability to send the late night email or stay on after class. And I was fortunate for a part of my program to be in the administrative role. So I would get an opportunity every Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or whatever night class was to stay on a little bit longer and say, hey, I've got this situation going on, or I've got this scenario. How would you advise that I address this? And that kind of personal touch and personal attention to my situation, being in an administrative role, also preparing for an administrative role as well, but getting to get those answers one-on-one with that smaller class size. Just a couple of the many things that I gained from the program that have really been applicable in what I do now. One, like I said, being able to talk out that scenario or that situation with my professor, but on the other hand, getting into process analysis, some of the work that Shipley does, and Plan, Do, Study, Act, fishbone diagrams, that root cause analysis piece that really affects our day-to-day activities. That we can figure out what that problem is, what that issue is, but also create a plan to address that. One was that personalization in my program of study. A lot of the classes that I was in with principals, but I was able to talk to my professor or whoever it may be at the time and say, I'm pursuing a DOSE program, or I'm looking at this from a director of special ed lens. Being able to say and be able to work with that professor and say, how can we shift what we're studying or what we're really focusing on at a principal role? We can shift this now to be looking at a director of special ed role as well. So that piece, just being able to personalize my learning experience, both with the course load, but also the in-course experience. I got to use what I'm experiencing, or what I was experiencing at the time in my role, to really apply to the work I was doing. As I said, the Plan, Do, Study Act, doing a fishbone, doing root cause analysis, and creating a plan to address whatever that problem may be. I was able to do that with what I was experiencing in my role at that time. So not only was the work that I was doing for my classes, it was also the work I ended up doing for my job. That moment that I knew, the educational administration program was perfect for me was that first advising appointment that I had, where Dr. Casali and I sat together and created a program of study that fit me and my goals, and met the hours requirements. I was fortunate enough to receive a grant from the Department of Education that helped pay for that administration licensure. So Dr. Casali and I worked together to create a program of study that, like I said, allowed me to gain a Director of Special Ed certification as well as a Principal certification, but also led to my interest, allowed me to experience my interest through my coursework. The two words I would use are effective and efficient. Effective because I was prepared both in my program to take the job, to have the job that I had, but also to continue on with my role as Director of Special Programs through what I've learned. Efficient, like I said, my program of study was built for me. It allowed me to study the courses take the courses I felt would fit me best and what my role looked at, or what my role seemed to be at that time, but also allowed me to have real world experiences.